Bonjour Year 8, welcome to Lesson 6, where we're still talking about going out, actually not being able to go out. And here's a list of the equipment you need for today's lesson. You will need your French exercise book, a pen and a ruler, your knowledge organiser for Module 3, which is on class charts. I also want to say thank you so much for uploading all your work onto class charts. Just a couple of things to remember. Please make sure you upload evidence of all your completed work, including any online activities you do on Quizlet or Languages Online. So photos of those as well as the pages in your exercise book, please. A second thing, please make sure that you follow the indicated time for completion on each activity. So please do not go over that time, just move on to the next exercise so that you can cover the whole lesson. If you can't finish it, that's not a problem at all. If you do have any questions about the activities in today's lesson, please email me, and here's my email address. As always, Year 8, please copy the date in French, copiez la date, underline it neatly in your book, and this can be found on class charts as well. Then copiez le titre, copy the title in French and English and neatly underline it. And then write down the objective, l'objectif, to explain a problem you have using the verb devoir and the infinitive. Pause to do that now and press play when you're ready for the do now activity. Okay, to start with, pour commencer. Your do now activity should take about 5 minutes. I want you to correct the French phrases. Use the English to help, so the English is correct, and I've made a mistake in my French. Just write out the correct French phrases for me. Pause to do that now. Press play when you're ready to check your answers. Okay, let's check your answers, Year 8. 1. Je dois promener le chien is I must walk the dog. 2. Je dois laver la voiture is I must wash the car. 3. Je dois ranger ma chambre, I must tidy my room. And then 4. Je dois aller voir ma grand-mère is I must go and see my grandma. Pause now to check your answers, tick them or correct them if you need to. Press play to go on to activity 1. Okay, Year 8. Now this is a letter from Hélène to Lucille because she's got a problem with her parents. I want you to read the letter from Hélène aloud with me. So I'll go really slowly and use my pointer to help. Okay, here we go. Pause if you need to at any time. Chez Lucille, j'ai un problème avec mes parents. J'ai 14 ans et le soir, je veux sortir. Je veux aller au café avec des copains pour boire un coca ou jouer au baby-foot. Mais mes parents disent que je ne peux pas. Tous les jours, je dois rester à la maison pour ranger ma chambre. Ensuite, je dois faire mes devoirs. Et après, je dois promener le chien. Le samedi, je dois laver la voiture. Et le dimanche, je dois aller voir ma grand-mère. Cependant, je ne peux pas aller au café. Ce n'est pas juste. Hélène. Pause and rewind if you wish to practice that again. Okay, now I want you just to read through the letter again and answer the questions in English in your book. I've indicated how many items I want from you in brackets in numbers for questions 2 and 3. Pause to do that now and press play to get the answers. Okay, Year 8, so here are the answers to the questions. 1. What is Hélène's problem? Well, she wants to go to the cafe with her friends and her parents say she can't. And where do we find this? Je veux aller au café avec des copains pour boire un coca. Mais mes parents disent que je ne peux pas. So that's your evidence for that one. 2. What does Hélène have to do each day? So she has to stay at home, rester à la maison, tidy her room, ranger ma chambre, do her homework, je dois faire mes devoirs, and walk the dog. Et après, je dois promener le chien. That's number 2, so 1 point for each of those. 3. What does she have to do on the weekend? So on Saturday, she washes the car. Le samedi, je dois laver la voiture. And on Sunday, she visits her grandma. So, et la dimanche, je dois aller voir ma grand-mère. And then the final one, what do you think ce n'est pas juste means? It means it's not fair. So ce n'est pas is it's not, and then juste means fair. Pause to check your answers now and make any corrections you need to, and press play to move on to the next activity. Well done, Year 8. Okay, activity 3 is a spot the difference activity. So let's have a look at what that means. There are 7 differences between the 4 texts here. I want you to write down in English what those differences are. So text 1 starts chez Suzanne, text 2 chez Émilie, text 3 chez Claudette, and text 4 chez Claire. So we can see that the names of the people being written to are the first difference. So just write those down. So remember to write your answers in English, and when you're ready to check all your answers, press play. But pause for now to find the differences. So as I mentioned when I introduced the activity, the first difference was the names of the people being written to. So here they are now. Just check your work and tick them if they're correct. And the second difference were their ages. So tick those if they're correct or change them if you need to. Okay, the third difference was the places they wanted to go to. So tick or alter those as necessary. The fourth difference was what they wanted to do, what the activity was. So check or correct those. The next difference was the homework that they had to do, or the specific subject they had to do homework for. Sixth difference was the person they had to go and see on Sunday. And then the final difference was where they want to go to and they're not allowed to go to. I want you to pause once you've done that and choose one of the different texts and translate it into English for me, please. Pause to do that now and press play to move on to the next activity. This whole activity 3 should take no more than 15 minutes. Okay, I just want to do a guided writing activity with you. So we've had 4 different texts that we've been analysing, and I want you now to pretend that you're Alex writing a similar text about your family problem. So I've told you all the things I want you to say here, numbered 1 to 8, and I've completed the first one for you. I just want you to write the French. There is no need to write the English, okay? So to say, hi, my name is Alex and I'm 14 years old, you'll say, salut, je m'appelle Alex et j'ai 14 ans. So you can just write 8 different sentences there for me, okay? The next one you'll have to write is, I live with my parents. You can rewind if you want to look through the different texts that we've had to help you, or you can use your knowledge organizer to help. When you're ready to check your answers, press play. But for now, pause. Okay, time to check your answers. So the first one I gave you, salut, je m'appelle Alex et j'ai 14 ans. 2. J'habite avec mes parents. 3. Je veux regarder la télé, you could write la télévision, ou jouer au foot le soir. 4. Je vais aller en boîte ou au cinéma le samedi. 5. Je dois rester à la maison et faire mes devoirs tous les jours. Je dois ranger ma chambre le samedi. 7. Je ne peux pas sortir. And then finally, ce n'est pas juste. So pause, check those answers now. Tick them or correct them. Then press play to go on to the next activity. Okay, for your final written activity, I've given you an example of the letter from Hélène to Lucille with the problem that she has, and this is a structure that you can use to write your own letter. So rather than just sentences, you're going to write a similar letter now yourself. I want you to write at least 40 words about a problem. I want you to include what you want to do, okay, that your parents say you can't, at least 3 things that you have to do using the verb devoir plus the infinitive, and then an opinion, 3 different sequences. So for example, saying what you have to do in what order. You could use therefore puis is a puis, meaning then, ensuite, meaning then or next, après, after. They're all sequences that you can use in your work as well. And then 3 connectives joining sentences together. So pause to do that now. Rewind if you need to. You use your sentence, use your knowledge organizer to help you if you need to. And press play to go on to the end of the lesson. Spend no more than 10 minutes doing this and do not go over the hour. Excellent work, Year 8. Please do remember to upload pictures of all of your work in your book onto class charts for your teacher to have a look at. Excellent work. Merci. Au revoir.